Hey everyone, what's going on? And I have a question for you guys. Do any of you know how to like either soundproof a room or prevent noise from coming in from outside of the room I'm recording on? The reason I ask is because my niece is home and she's upstairs, so it's probably going to be a little bit noisy. You're probably going to hear bangs occasionally, so I do apologize for that in advance if it happens throughout this video. Yeah, my microphone just picks it up, so I don't know if there's anything I could do to prevent that. You know, usually I have to record when people are sleeping or out or something, and, you know, it could be a little bit, I guess, I don't know if I want to say annoying, but it could be a little bit, annoying having to record at specific times instead of just doing it basically whenever I want to or whenever I'm free or whatnot. So yeah, if any of you have any opinions or advice on that, I totally appreciate it. I am looking into it, so hopefully I find out something. And yeah, but as for this video, might have a bang here or there. So yeah, do apologize for that. But anyway, moving on, we do have 10 UX stages, beginning with Eradicate! How'd that sound, guys? You know, I should be the next voice actor for Pokemon. There's a bang right now. Anyway, I should be the next voice actor for Pokemon. Yeah, so I'll do that. Hopefully I'll apply for the job. Maybe I'll get it, you know. But anyway, Eradicate, not really a difficult one. Just a Buzzwole is fine. You know, I didn't activate Cross Attack Plus, I don't believe, in this battle. Probably not the best decision, I guess, just because it's kind of unreliable. Like, it's a good ability, but kind of unreliable. Buzzwole is a good one. I have the Shiny Mega Deoxys just because rocks fall down from the Skyfall. However, it's not really a lot of rocks. Only the starting board has a lot of rocks, or blocks. So, you know, probably not, I guess, the best decision on my end to go with Shiny Deoxys. But it did get the job done, and I was still able to beat it. You know, I didn't think I'd come down to the last few moves, but if I knew I was going to, I probably would have brought Conkeldurr for last-ditch effort. But either way, we do just about beat Eradicate. It actually came really close. I actually did activate Cross Attack Plus, my bad. So I guess that did allow me to win the game. But Conkeldurr would have been able to work just fine. Would have been better, actually, than Keldeo. But yeah, anyway, not a difficult stage. These 10 I didn't really think were bad, with the exception of Rayquaza. Rayquaza was not bad. It was actually a lot easier than I expected. For whatever reason, I was expecting to have to go with an attack power, but, you know, I was able to beat that. So, you know, it's really not a difficult stage, but it is the most difficult one out of this batch of 10, basically. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Chinchou is an easy one. It's a 3 Pokemon stage. You know, I do have Hippowdon just because we only have 9 moves available, so it's likely that you'll come down to the last 4 moves and you could activate Last Ditch Effort. Definitely a good way to go. Sylveon, just because it is a 3 Pokemon stage and you can combo. You know, we have Black Clouds in each of the corners, so not really too bad. Mega Camerupt handles those just fine. You know, they're not really disruptive, they're not bad, but they could get a little bit annoying. You know, Black Cloud's annoying more than anything. But just tap the Clouds and you should be good to go. You shouldn't have a difficult time on this one. In fact, I know you won't. You'll be able to clean up Chinchou just fine. You won't have any trouble on it. Yeah, so a couple of stages to begin with, really easy, so that's nice. After stage 300, I know we're going to get into the difficult ones, or begin to get into the really difficult ones at some point moving forward. So, you know, a little bit exciting, actually. You know, I was about to say nervous, but I'm not nervous. I'm really excited. So, really excited for a lot of these really tough stages. By the way, guys, I'm actually getting a lot better with the tappers. I used to not really be that good, you know, but yeah, I'm starting to improve in the tapping mechanic of it. So that's really cool. That's really cool, especially since I use it a lot. So, yeah. So this is Chinchou. Does have quite a bit of HP, but for a 3 Pokemon stage, it's not bad. You'll be able to combo on this one. You'll be able to knock it out just fine. So, yeah, not a bad stage because it's a 3 Pokemon stage, I guess. But, however, I was correct in saying that we would make it down to Last Ditch Effort range, so Hippowdon definitely working out. At least I believe we did, you know. Unless if we finish it off in this move, I can't recall. But either way, really cool to have these easy stages. even though we're almost up to 300. Wow, 300 stages, you know, almost up to it, almost up to it. The next batch will be Mega Rayquaza stage 300, and yeah. And then we'll just have 400 left. And yeah, we're really advancing in these UX stages. I was expecting it to take a lot more time, and you know, it still might, depending on how difficult some of them become. But yeah, we do get last ditch effort off, so that's nice. Do go ahead and finish Chinchou just fine. So yeah, some of the stages I'm really excited to get up to, like Mega Scizor and like Mega Metagross. I feel like they'll be fun to play. By the way, there's no boss stage in this. Even Rayquaza is not considered a boss, which is understandable. I guess it's just the Megas. That's what it seems like. You know, even Deoxys wasn't a boss technically, so you know, not really bad. I guess that's alright, that makes sense. But it's still totally worth playing through all the UX stages just so you get all of the enhancements. And you pick up the 300 coins per UX stage, which is absolutely incredible. As for Palpa Toad, this is another stage I thought was easy with Mega Deoxys. I could actually see this being tough without Mega Deoxys because there's so much ice on the starting board. It disrupts with ice, so it could actually be quite a toughie if you're not using the Mega Deoxys. I guess shiny Mega Tyranitar and even Mega Houndoom, even though it's resistant, should be okay if you don't have the Deoxys. But the Deoxys, by the time you get up to the UX stages, you probably have Deoxys, hopefully. So if you have Deoxys, totally recommend it. And yeah, because it puts ice across the board. So as I said, gets really annoying. So definitely a good way to go with Mega Deoxys. A typeless combo Pokemon would be good on the stage, just so you could use typeless combo into Mega Deoxys and do a lot of damage with blowing up the ice. So yeah, definitely a good way to go. But you know, I have the Pikachu for Hyper Bolt just in case. Don't believe I needed it, but still a good option to have. You know, I was trying to see if I could set up maybe a Cross Attack Plus, but I was more focused on just activating Winking Roserade and also Deoxys when the ice was on the field. I wasn't really focusing on Luxray that much. So yeah, Hammering Streak definitely doing a lot of damage. So that's really nice. That's really nice. I actually came close to S-ranking this item list, so yeah, I mean, you could definitely do it. It's definitely possible to S-rank it if that's what you're going for. But I would say with this team or a similar team, a +5 should be a guarantee on the S-rank. You shouldn't have a lot of trouble on it, especially with that Mega Deoxys. But, you know, you can do it item list. So I actually do have the Cross Attack Plus match there now, but obviously we already beat the stage, so I'm not going to do anything. So yeah, that is stage UX 283, so moving on, we have Probopass, and I actually didn't think this one was that bad, but it wasn't the easiest stage in this set of 10, I guess. You know, I'm going in with Mega Deoxys and Jirachi just to Mega Evolve the Steelix. Did I say Mega Deoxys? I think I did, but I meant Mega Steelix. So going in with Mega Steelix and Jirachi just to evolve it quick. It does have those blocks on the field on the top. It puts them there every like 4 or 5 turns. So really not too disruptive. I felt like Steelix is perfect for that, just so you can get rid of them. You have the Flygons to take care of the Probopass, and you have the Doug Trio if you want to take care of those blocks if you don't have like a Steelix match and do more damage. So definitely a good option for a good team. I would actually recommend this exact team if you have it. Hopefully you have it. Yeah, I would totally recommend this team because this should be able to handle Probopass, considering it is quite a tough stage. It's not really tough, but it could be tough. I don't know. You could decide for yourself to see if it's really a tough one for you. But, you know, it does have quite a bit of HP. It is a really bulky Pokemon. It's a rock type, so what do you expect? Of course, it's going to be tanky. Yeah. I guess after Mega Steelix clears the blocks, so Dugtrio and Mega Steelix kind of are useless until he puts more blocks on the field, so that could be a downfall for this stage, but again, I didn't think it was a big deal because you do have the Flygon to remove a good majority of those Probopass, so definitely a good way to go. And then now you have Dugtrio Dugtrio not activating for me right there, but that's okay because Mega Steelix removed all those blocks. You could also go with the Typeless combo, similar to Palpa Toad, and go Typeless combo into Mega Steelix and do extra damage that way. I always like doing that, so that's definitely a good way to go. Like right now I have the 4 match of Dugtrio, but unfortunately I can't take advantage of it because Steelix removed all the blocks. So, you know, if you don't want to go with Steelix, you just want the damage from Dugtrio, I could totally see that, but the blocks could start to pile up, so it might be a little bit annoying, I guess. But yeah, I felt like this team was good enough, so, you know, you might also want to consider Elastic Chef and Hippowdon just in case you make it down to the last few moves. It's really a good option. I believe that I did, actually, so, you know, but, you know, that's okay. We didn't use Hippowdon, just wanted it for the Jirachi. You don't have to leave the last spot blank just because you have Jirachi. I mean, not Jirachi, you have, it puts on Probopass, and then by the time you shot out all those Probopass, it's going to put on more Probopass, so, you know, that's definitely a good way to go. So, yeah, you'll be able to handle this stage just fine with Flygon, without leaving the last spot blank. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, Probopass, really tanky, but still possible itemless, so that's really cool. Yeah. So, yeah. This is definitely Probopass. You know, I don't know what else to say. You know, it's the stages are becoming way too long that I really don't know what to say. You know, I basically said all I can say. It just does the same thing. It keeps on putting those blocks on. It puts on more Probopass. So same strategy. At this point, I knew I had the game. I had the 4 match of Flygon, so that's really nice. Yeah, Hippowdon, as I said, would have been good right about now, but not a big deal. Jirachi is kind of useless after you Mega Evolve Steelix, but again, it doesn't matter. You can still use it. So, that Dugtrio is going to do a lot of damage. So, basically, we just need a Mega Steelix match, and we'll be able to finish off Probopass. So, yeah, that is Probopass, and we do go ahead and beat that one. Clean up that stage. That's awesome. We take a mop and start cleaning it up. You know, clean Probopass right up. And we do go ahead and beat that. So that is a B rank. And again, 300 coins. I know I mention it all the time, but you do get 300 coins. I think I actually mentioned it in this video. Igglybuff, very easy stage. One of the easiest in this batch of 10. Technically not the easiest. There's going to be another stage that's actually easier, believe it or not. But I'm going in with Spooky Mega Gengar just for fun. You know, I wanted to Mega Evolve, and this one has very little HP, so I was actually occasionally, you know, there were times I had like 4 matches or even like 3 matches of Salazzle, and I was still going for the shiny, not the shiny, the Spooky Gengar match just because I wanted to Mega Evolve it before we knocked it out, and I did Mega Evolve it before it was knocked out, but I didn't get to activate its effect, which is really unfortunate. You know, you could move Igglybuff to match and destroy all that ice because it disrupts every turn with 1 Igglybuff, so you're always going to have a shot-out option. But if you don't have the Salazzle, you definitely don't have to worry about it because, as I said, you know, a Tapper can remove those. This is an easy stage. This stage, you have plenty of moves to be able to handle it on. You know, going for the Spooky Gengar just so I could Mega Evolve it as soon as possible. Yeah, you know, I have the Salazzles, but still going for Spooky Gengar. I really want to get that Mega online and going as soon as possible, you know. But obviously, if you're going for the S rank, it's more, you would be better off going for, you know, the better matches, you know, or like the better team or whatnot. So, you know, we got it online, but that Salazzle 5 match will be able to finish off Igglybuff. So, yeah, definitely an easy stage. Very little HP, even for a UX Pokemon. So, that's really good, I guess. You know, 5 stages down, that's in A rank. So, yeah, that's cool. Moving on, we have Snova actually going in with Celesteela just because I knew this stage had a bunch of Snova, and I just wanted to activate Eliminate because I've never used Celesteela before, I don't think. So, you know, it's a pretty cool ability. So, yeah, I basically just wanted to activate Celesteela's Eliminate ability. So, trying to go for the 4 matches. Unfortunately, it's really not going to activate for me, and that's really unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. Rapidash can definitely handle things in the meantime. You know, it does disrupt with Snova. I remember way back when I went into this stage with Snova and you would get a bunch of matches like every turn. You know, going for Celesteela, not removing anything eliminate not activating. A little bit unfortunate. It doesn't matter, but I just wanted to get the ability off just to see how it looks, just because it's kind of cool to use. So that's why I was just basically going for eliminate. Yeah. So there we go. That's the eliminate. So we finally got it off. That's really nice. And it does leave some blocks, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but that is okay. That is okay. And yeah, Rayquaza can just combo on this stage just fine. So this one shouldn't be a difficult stage for you. You should be able to handle this one just fine. You know, you could bring that Snova into the stage with you if you want. Again, guys, I do apologize for the noise. You could probably hear like the footsteps walking around. That's my niece. You know, I want to block that out just so it doesn't pick up on like the microphone. So yeah, if you do know a way how to do that, I'd really appreciate you helping me out and letting me know. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. But yeah, back to this stage. This is Snova, and it's really an easy stage. You certainly don't need the Celesteela, but again, I just went into it just because it was a lot of fun. So, you know, really cool to use it. Really fun to use it, so I'll definitely use it when I can, I guess. Yeah, so, you know, we actually come close to beating it, but we do go ahead and manage to beat it, of course. But yeah, so going for that Celesteela 5 match just to finish it off. So yeah, I guess it does have quite a bit of HP, but again, it's a 3 Pokemon stage, so you shouldn't have a difficult time with this, even without Celesteela. You certainly don't need Celesteela. So yeah, we do go ahead and beat that stage. So what is the rank? I believe we got a B, I want to say. Yes, we did. So got a B, so that is good enough for me. Moving on, we have Lantern, and I believe this one was actually relatively tough. I believe I came close. I definitely needed Hippowdon. Pretty confident about that. So yeah, so I guess this one was a little bit difficult, but you know, it's still not that bad compared to some other stages like Mr. Mime that we've played in the past, or like Musharna, or some other ones, you know. So yeah, Flygon activating, that's really nice. Yeah, basically just going for the Flygons, and I do want to Mega Evolve the Charizard just so I can clear up some of these black clouds, because the clouds still get annoying, especially when they're around the entire board. So yeah. So yeah, basic team, just going with the shout out, and yeah, so just shout out and trying to go for Charizard matches just to get rid of the clouds. Basically, that's what I said already, so that's what I'm doing. And it does put on some blocks occasionally. Sometimes it puts on black clouds, so a block shot use I guess would be good, but it's only a few blocks. It's not a big deal. You know, Shiny Mega Charizard X can handle that just fine. So yeah. Yeah, not really too bad, but yeah, it's quite a bit of HP actually on this one. So you know, it is a difficult one. So it is bad, but it's manageable, I guess. So yeah, just blowing up those clouds. Yeah, I opted to blow up the clouds instead of the blocks, just because I felt like they were a little bit more annoying to me. Yeah, so getting rid of all these clouds. So now we'll be able to combo better, and we'll be able to match better, and yeah, so that was basically my goal. So actually, I take it back when I said this wasn't that bad. This was actually a really tough stage. I actually came really close on this one. I really did. I mean, I had a 5 match with Hippowdon, then I had a 4 match. So that's how I'm basically able to win. And then I think I have another 4 match or something. So if it wasn't for like all of that, I wouldn't have been able to win. I would have actually lost the stage. So it did come really, really close. Puts on more clouds, not a big deal. Activating Hippowdon right there. So we do have 1 move left, and that 4 match is going to be able to finish off Lantern. So as I said, we did get a little bit lucky, but that is okay. That is okay. You know, you might need a little bit of luck on this one. Maybe you'll play better than I did. Who knows? But, you know, we do go ahead and beat it. Now moving on. This is actually the easiest stage in the batch of 10. You know why? Because it's a puzzle stage, and it's a guarantee win. So you're 100% going to win this stage. guaranteed, as long as you know the puzzle. If you don't know the puzzle, I guess it could be difficult. But just follow what I did and you'll be good to go, because it's not a difficult stage. It's a simple stage. It's a simple puzzle. Kind of like, what was it? I think it was Porygon. I think the original Porygon was a puzzle, and, you know, a couple of others. So, yeah, simple puzzle stage. We have Love This, Quillfish, Lapras, Staryu. So, really cool Pokemon to have. And it's a guarantee S rank as well. So, you're going to take all of the moves available. Maybe you'll beat it faster if all of those support Pokemon are maxed out. I'm not too sure, but either way, it's a guarantee S rank. It's a guarantee win. So, and it's a guarantee 300 coins. So that's good. I'm not sure if the puzzle stages have more HP. I'm sure they probably don't, because that has very little HP. So the puzzle stages, even in the UX versions, probably don't have more HP than the originals. You know, that's probably true. Moving on, we have Abomasnow. Now, I actually assumed this was going to be a lot more difficult than it was. This was actually really easy for me. You know, with Mega Houndoom, the stage was incredibly easy. Trying to set up that Ninetales not going to happen, but that is okay. I'm going to, I believe, yeah, I got the Unity Power off, so that's nice. That is nice. So yeah, as I said, this was easy. I got off that burn. Plus, I do believe I set up a 5-match of Unity Power at some point in this game, so it's definitely good. But yeah, this stage was really easy because I was just getting Paya into Mega Houndoom, getting rid of all that ice, comboing, doing a lot of damage, so I was able to easily knock out this stage. Again, I thought it was going to be difficult. I assumed it was going to be difficult. I don't know why I assumed that. But I just did. But yeah, I actually was able to S rank this. I'm not sure if I said that already, but I did S rank it itemless, so that's good. That's really awesome because I had no idea the stage, how the stage was going to be. Like, I know what it was like because I had played it in survival mode, but, you know, we do have that 5 power of Unity Power and basically able to beat it itemless with one more move. So that's really nice. And yeah, that is Abomasnow, so definitely knock that out. Really cool that I was able to beat that itemless, not only beat it itemless, but S-rank it itemless, just because I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult. Again, though, not sure why I thought that, but either way, we do go ahead and beat it and S-rank it and collect our paycheck of 300 coins, so that is nice. And moving on, Rayquaza, I actually thought this one was going to be tough too, and I tried it itemless once and I came very close, but I decided the next attempt I would throw on a +5 just because it took quite a bit to be able to beat, and I didn't really want to play it multiple times. I just didn't feel like it for whatever reason, because it is a long stage. I was actually looking at Final Effort Pokemon, and, you know, Jangmo-o, I believe it is. Yeah, it's Jangmo-o, it's not Hakamo-o. So, and that has Final Effort. That probably would have been able to allow me to beat it itemless, but, you know, I decided it's not worth investing in, so I wasn't going to invest in that, but, so yeah, but still, a +5 is not expensive, so you definitely go ahead and use a +5. You'll be able to beat this one, hopefully, if you have a similar team. I just didn't want the ice on the field that it throws. It throws ice every, like, 3 turns. If you want to go in with, like, Mega Deontay, you don't have to worry about that ice, but then don't go in with the Alolan Ninetales because you want the disruptions, you don't want to freeze it. But I actually had debated that, but I decided to just go in with the Alolan Ninetales with the Rayquaza and try to freeze it, and it actually did work out for me, so that's really nice. Zygarde Complete definitely helped out. You know, Silvally for all the combos into Rayquaza definitely helped out. As I said, not as difficult as I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more of HP. Similar to Abomasnow, however, it is more difficult than Abomasnow, and it's not easy. So I'm not by any means saying that it's an easy stage, but, you know, at least, you know, it wasn't expensive for us to be able to beat. Even if you wanted to go with something like just an attack power, I totally get it. You could do that, and you know, you should be able to handle it with an attack power. I think it has about 60,000 or just over 60,000 HP or something like that. So it's really not a lot compared to some other stages we've seen and some stages we will see. You know, I'm surprised. I mean, even Mr. Mime has a lot more HP than Musharna. I've mentioned those before in this video. Those are really tough ones. Yeah, the Silvally into Typeless combo definitely helping out. You know, it's unfortunate we don't have the Zygarde 50%. typeless combo yet. That will be an escalation. We'll be able to max out typeless combo that way. So that's awesome. Unfortunately, that escalation hasn't begun yet. But once it does, we'll have a dragon type typeless combo Pokemon. So I'm definitely going to skill swap that at the time. But yeah, so, you know, almost halfway to beating it. So yeah, not really a bad one. It does eventually break out of the ice, but again, try to freeze it some more. So really not a big deal. Really not a big deal. Definitely a cool stage, though, I guess. And, you know, I did enjoy this stage. Mega Rayquaza is definitely going to be more difficult. I'm sure of it. Not sure if I'm going to be able to beat it itemless or with just the +5. Maybe I'll be able to. We'll have to see. You know, I know it's possible. I know some people have done it itemless. You know, I did have the 4 match of Ninetales, but I decided to go for the Silvally to Rayquaza, and I figured I would try and freeze it like a following turn or something, and it actually worked out for me, so that's really nice. We do have the 4 match of Alolan Ninetales, so definitely going to go ahead, take that, and we do freeze it again. So yeah, that will he'll basically be frozen for the rest of the game, so that's nice. We're not going to have to worry about the disruptions at all on this one. And yeah, I knew I had the game at this point just because I have Zygarde complete. So yeah, definitely, I probably would have beaten this item list just because we would have been down to the last few moves, and I would have been able to activate Zygarde complete, and that would have knocked it out. So probably didn't need that +5, but again, that's okay. It's a cheap, you know, you get 300 coins back. It's a cheap item, so you're only spending 500. Depends if you're on mobile, you're spending a little bit more. Not a big deal. So yeah. Not really a big deal, in my opinion. Now we do have the 5 match. I actually went for that match on top just so I could save the 5 match of Zygarde complete on the bottom because I knew I really wanted that damage. So, you know, not a lot of HP anymore, of course. Just about missed knocking it out, but we'll be able to go ahead and knock it out this turn. So, yeah, that is Rayquaza. Again, it's not a boss stage. They don't consider it a boss stage, unfortunately. So, no items. The next boss will be at Mega Rayquaza. We'll pick up something. We'll have to see what it is. I'm not too sure. Hoping it's more skill boosters because I definitely need more skill boosters. And for this one, we do get the B rank. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.